Good morning, New Eden! Today is January 5th, 2022, and this is the Federation Frontline Report. I'm your host, Frozen Fallout. My co host is Samson.
Good morning, New Eden.
So, Samson, tell me, what do we have for the news of New Eden here this fine morning?
Well, Frozen, today we are reviewing the faction warfare report for the month of May. Gal Mill losing a fort in Fleet, Cruiser's crew leaving faction warfare, and we're going to be talking about the CSM 17.
Awesome.
And so we'll get started with the May report, starting with the Gallente Federation. I'm just going to take a little swig here.
Cheers.
Cheers. Skål. Starting off with the monthly report for May, the Gallente Federation has about 290 active characters, a decrease of 86 characters over what was reported in April. 47 corporations are currently active in the Gallente, a decrease of 4 since last month, and for the Alliances the Gallente have currently 4 active alliances in the warzone. Excuse me, down 2 since last month. So we kind of shrunk a little bit, but
yeah,
I think we're gonna try to make up for that.
We did lose Cruiser's crew, and we did lose.
Let's be honest. Did we really even have Cruiser's crew? They just like joined for a month and blew some stuff up and left.
I think they joined for like two months or
like they wanted to do a couple of fights and then they left. I mean, honestly, like, bruh, if that's what you're gonna do, why even bother?
That's kind of what I mean. Really, that's kind of what faction warfare is at this point: is pop in, pop out.
Which kind of it sucks for us because we're like the diehards who want to stay in. You know, like I wish there was more reason for people to stay on. You know, of any given side rather than flip flop constantly. Which is, you know, I'm sure we'll talk about that later. At any rate. The Gallente have destroyed 4,727 ships. This is according to zkill. This is the lowest tally of kills for the Gallente in several months, down 895 kills compared to April. The amount of damage dealt in terms of ISK was 445 billion, a small increase in damage of 40 billion since last month. In the month of May, the Gallente had 6,876 losses, totaling 147 billion ISK. So that's not a terrible efficiency. This comes out to about a 76% efficiency for the month.
Yeah, it's really surprising. You can tell that the Gallente like to throw cheap shit around.
Yeah, and we get big kills because we're throwing cheap shit. I mean, eventually a big thing's going to come around. You're going to kill it, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we got to kill. I mean, in the month of May, we got to kill a bunch of dreads for.
Yeah, that's true. That was
a huge.
That was snuffed out. We was snuffed out. We were snorting them. Galente have currently 42 systems under their control, losing 31 systems in the month of May, back to tier 1. 42 systems is still higher than we were like when we started this show.
Oh, so, yeah.
I know that's a big loss, but I just want to point that out. Plus,
we are losing more and more, though. It's, you know, like Notorious is.
We just gotta keep Notorious. We gotta keep it. We're gonna during the soda. We're just gonna be flexing Notorious or something. I don't know. But yeah. Once again, the pendulum is swinging in the favor of Caldari. Notorious, one of the most important systems in all New Eden, though, the shining jewel of Black Rise, continues its liberation party at the Liadi Protection Service Assembly Plant. The Caldari are pushing hard to get it back, though, and we are currently at around 70% contested. We call for any and all Federation pilots to assist in helping us keep this very important system. And you know, pirates too. If pirates want to come and kill squids, I don't care. Just, you know,
everybody just come and shoot. Everybody just
keep them out. Just keep the squids out. That's all we need.
Yeah,
we'll do the rest.
You shoot at us too, you know.
Frozen. What about the squids? How are they doing?
They should shoot. Well, let's do the monthly review on the Federation frontline here real quick. So
I did not have that repaired. I did not have that repaired.
You didn't repair it. You had to repair the report. It was damaged in transit.
I ran out of capacitor. My capacitor is empty.
All right, so hey Red, how's it going?
Wait, no, we want to go monthly top for May, correct?
Um,
Why
yeah,
isn't this
yeah.
working? It's just
Um,
like spinning. Hmm.
oh, it does that sometimes with monthly top. It takes a little while.
Okay, there it goes. Alrighty. The monthly top for May, we have the top 10 characters. Tyree Jinx in first place with 293 kills. Second place, We Deliver 182. Third, Mini Spartan 175. Fourth, Ekron Erathion 155. Saber Jaguar in fifth with 134 kills. Tourette's 131. I Steve, our man, he's watching right now, 125. Mantel Global Industries 122. Chad Flame 121. And Elikon Amatin at 119. And in the top corporations, we have Aideron Robotics coming in strong at 852. The NPC Corporation, Federal Defense Union, is 811. They're not too far behind with 2, but that's the NPC Corporation. 3, Terminus 618. 4, fourth place, Golden Age Stories, which is us, 255. The Lone Wolf Society, 182. Fliet Pizza Delivery, 145. Gorkali, 135. Nadar Security Consultants, 134. Pew Pew Pirates with 119 kills, and rounding out the top 10, Hypernova with 74 kills. The top alliances, we have the Pole Dancers with 618 kills. The Federation Frontline, second place, 255 kills. That's us, if you didn't know. Toilet Paper with 78 kills. Cruiser's Crew, which they left, but
They
they
left
still
pretty
have kills on the
early.
board. They left pretty early. They have 61 kills. 5, Lord of Worlds Alliance. Looks like they've gone up by 1 kill since last month, so that's good. And Rogue Union Alliance
That's double.
at the
That's
bottom.
100%
Yeah, it's
efficiency jump.
100% increase in kills for the Lord of Worlds Alliance. So yeah.
All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and jump on over here to the Caldari. Oh wait, real quick. What are the like active systems?
Mm.
So I think if we
Active
go,
systems wouldn't be in the top, right? That would you're talking about like
let's do just a weekly on that. Where are
yeah.
they fighting around this week, the beginning of June, June 5th?
OMS. The fighting is in OMS,
Oh, look at
Onasaikin,
that.
Fliet,
Solid.
Hades, Rockapus, Nagamanin, Tama. Wow, it's kind of low for Tama being down towards the bottom. Sujirento,
Well, if you
Inya,
noticed,
and Kadama.
yeah, Inya Kadama, like Tama though is there isn't a lot of the
Factional
Gallente.
warfare.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
some Reds like I see because they can dock in the station and stuff like that. They can get tether. Um, Without
Yeah.
tether, Tama is kind of scared.
Scary. Yeah. It's kind of scary, but I like baiting people without tether, to be honest. But Stranglehold
Yeah,
asks if this didn't know that this was a thing, and they ask if we upload this to YouTube. Yes, we do upload this to YouTube. After usually the week after we have everything, every episode uploaded to YouTube. But
yep. Golden Age
um,
stories on YouTube.
also,
Also,
we deliver.
we deliver.
Oh, did he kill you? Did he kill you, Strangle? I mean, it happens. Okay, so yeah. Did you want to do anything about the ships or just the areas? We just wanted to talk about the areas.
Yeah, let's take a look at ships. What are they flying out there? So they're killing with Federation
Well,
destroyer. So that's
these are all NPCs.
yep.
So yeah, those are the destroyer,
Because
oh
they
no,
get
actually
on
no,
a
this
lot
isn't.
of
No,
our kills.
Fed Navy Comet. That's not a NPC.
And Navy comment.
That's kind of funny though, because you have the top 3 are Federation Destroyer, which is the NPC, Federation Navy Comet, which is an actual
So
that's
those
PC.
are all like
That's
if you look into those kills, like let's just dig in, to this kind of phenomenon here because this is where you're like, okay, so a
these.
whole bunch of NPCs are getting on kills, but every one of these NPCs that are being recorded are going to be the ones that are
They're just the
people
ones in the
actually killing.
flexes.
Like barely ever will an NPC or one of these guys actually kill something because they.
No. They all these always get on the kills of people that are on the opposing factions because they just will shoot. They always shoot at you. They
Right. So
always shoot at you
the other
if
side
you're
gets
if you're
shot at when they're
oplexed.
inside of a plex, and so a lot of
Thank you for the
those are
follow,
going to
Nomi.
be. I haven't dug super into this. Yeah, a lot of times it's NPCs get on to kill males and plexes. It's I haven't checked out like how much of that is like if there's high sexed police and stuff like that. Will that also equate into this? But I don't. I feel like there's a lot of ganking and police getting blowing up shit
Well,
in
that would
high
be,
sec.
I
But
think that at least is the Gallente sentry gun, right?
I know the
Because those are
sentry
not in
gun. A
plexes,
lot of
right? But
those
the
are
battle
not. Yes.
cruiser and the cruiser, these are in plexes for sure. I think if you're thinking about the cops, they have different names. Well, no, that I don't know. It might be the same. I don't know.
It's an interesting thing about zkill and the way that they kind of organize their stuff. So there is always a margin of error with everything that we kind of talk about with all of this stuff. Um, but starting off, let's go ahead and take a look at the Caldari here. Caldari state has around 500 active characters, up about 56 since April, with around 71 corporations and 6 alliances, increasing by 4 corporations, but a loss of 1 alliance since April. During the month of May, the Caldari killed 8,834 ships, did over 678 billion ISK worth of damage. This is a decrease of about 279 kills, but an increase of about 5 billion ISK worth of damage. During the month of May, the Caldari did lose 6,459 ships, so a healthy amount, and this totaled out to about 217 billion ISK worth of damage, which comes out to about a 75% efficiency for the month of May. For warzone control, the Caldari have 59 systems, gaining 31 systems since the start of May, and are currently at tier 2. So this gives them 100% a worth of, so just a baseline of 0 deduction or increase to the amount of LP they get every plex. We're sitting at 1, which gives us a 50% reduction in the amount of LP that we get. So this is a pendulum swing back into their hands, and it looks like Diana Kim at the very top of the kill board for them.
She's
300.
still around.
Yeah, I haven't seen her a lot, but she's
I
a
don't
big.
see her at all.
She's a plexer. She's out to get systems, take systems, hold systems. And we haven't really been in the areas that really need to be pushed and taken at this
Excuse
point.
me.
So
We're in Taurus. It needs to always be pushed.
well, yeah, from our point of view. Diana Kim didn't get the memo, I guess.
No, she didn't.
Hilarion, or Coleraine, 268 kills. 3 Brand, 203 kills. Modern Dwarf, 199 kills. In 5th place, we have Tiberius at 186 kills. Corvus at 6th place at 181 kills. Leo Blackneil at 161 kills. For 7th place, Marcus Aurelius, 155 kills. Steel Harkara. Oh my god, man, I can't. I'm too stoned.
Carry.
So that is 154 kills, and Maximus Valius. Ooh, brain not working. 152 kills. For the top 10 corporations, we've got the State Protectorate at 1,339 kills. United Caldari Navy at 1,115 kills. Melathan at 874 kills. Mercurius Arms Inc. at 680 kills. Setsutsu
Saitsuo.
Saitsuo Interstellar Security at 604, Space Traffic Control at 564, Revenant Defense Corporation at 502, Caldari Colonial Defense Ministry at 289 kills, and Venatoris, 257 kills. South of Heaven Ltd, 182 kills, rounding out the top 10 there. We've got the top 10 alliances are the Caldari, the State Public Defenders at 1,000. Wow, holy shit. Sorry. 1,994. The United Caldari Space Command at 1,159. The Ikirtosha Rata. Whoa. You say that?
Ishukurata Enforcement Directive, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, directive, I think. And then 815 Templus CALSF 293. The Minutemen 29. Your boyfriend's girlfriend 19, and Total Concept Project Alliance 10. And then
Blank
got one. Blank got one.
What the hell is Blank? 404, that's what it is. All right.
So
just wanted to know. So what
are the top systems that they're killing in? What do we got here?
Let me go back to the main. We're looking at Tama, 190.
Wow, so
then
see, they're
OMS.
in Tama doing stuff.
Yeah, well, they own Tama currently, so that makes it easier. Like you said, they can tether. Old Man Star, 63, Onisaiken, 56, Inia, Agos, Raka Puss Puss, Aboon, Jitta. All right. Heck. And Otak.
Wow. So they're in some
they're in some places. There's a lot of red on their board right now. Ooh, they just lost a Basilisk. I don't even know what a Basilisk is. Command ship?
Nope, that's a healing.
Logi. Okay.
Logi.
Cool.
What ships do we got here? So we've got the Caldari Navy Hookbill, the Omen, the Caldari Sentry Guns,
Crackles. They have 3 different kinds of Caldari Sentry Guns.
Yeah, they're all
1, 2, and 3.
Everything. Capsules, Kestrels. Capsules. The 60 ships have gone down, but they got on the kill mail anyways. That's always fun.
Always fun. Alrighty. Do you want to move on to the Amar?
Yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the Amar.
Alrighty, so the Amar Empire is currently standing at around 250 active characters, a small decrease of 18 compared to April, with 50 corporations and 2 alliances, a loss of 1 corporation and 1 alliance overall. The Amar have 5,789 kills in the month of May, and did over 735 billion ISK worth of damage, a decrease of 2,623 ships killed and 78 billion ISK when compared to April. In the month of May, the Amar have had 2,533 losses totaling 149 billion ISK. This comes out to an 83% efficiency for the month of May, which is not bad. For Warzone control, Amar have 18 systems under their control, 8 more than they had in April, and still at tier 1, although the pendulum has swung for the Kaldari. The Amar have not been so fortunate, and the Mimitar are still holding at holding that space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so for the Amar, we have in May the top 10 killers in May. Kunkka the Admiral, 352. Vader Phoenix with 3 X's, 290, 294. Max Grimfang, 291. Captain Busman, 246. Zeeling, 220. Woovu, 215. Terrell Aurelian, 195. Miss Neil Chaw, 188. Fumbly, 183. Phil Osran with 173. Top corporations: Red Sky Morning with 1,587 kills. Dirt and Glitter, 1,167 kills. Radiant Shadow, 759 kills. Holy Amarian Battle Monk, 758 kills. The 24th Imperial Crusade coming in 5th place. That's their NPC corporation, 464 kills. Task Force 641, 399 kills. 44th Recon Unit, 143 kills. Jita Scum, 124 kills. Your Friendly Neighborhood, I have no idea. Now I want to know. Your Friendly Neighborhood loading. 114 kills. Atash E. Saram Vanguard with 105 kills, rounding up your top 10. That's still loading, and I'm not going to look at it anymore. Top alliances, only 2. Localist Primary, still there. 3,147 kills at the top. And the Empyrean Edict, 11,181 kills. And so
Let's take a look at
the
their
Amar,
what do they do in outer space? Where are they fighting?
the Amar are
Tamamaki?
fighting Sosala,
Wow.
Hadoziko, Kalagori, Camilla, Sadagas, Heck. Amamaki is way down there. Abazon, Sozin, and Usper. Yeah, Amamaki's like way down here, man.
Even worth mentioning.
Looks like their top ship is the Slicer. That's pretty par for the course, I think. See slicers all over the fucking
Ooh,
place.
worms. Yeah, I see slicers all over the fucking place.
Worms, yeah.
Good ship, good ship.
Legion.
Yeah, it's a pretty shiny ship. Very Amarian.
Yeah, I like the Legion. Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and move on over to the Mimitar Republic, who have about 424 active characters, down about 102 characters since last reported in April. With around 62 corporations, 7 alliances. That's about losing 10 corporations and 2 alliances during the month of May. The Mimitar were able to get 4,790 kills and did over 706 billion ISK worth of damage, down about 1,669 kills, up 103 billion ISK worth of damage when compared to April. In the month of May, the Mimitar had about 6,315 losses, totaling 250 billion ISK. This comes out to a 77.5% efficiency for the month of May. For Warzone control, they currently have 52 systems under their control with a loss of 8 systems. Even with these losses, the Mimitar have only been knocked down to Tier 4 status, which gives them a 150% payout for plexing and mission running. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the top 10 here.
Good luck.
Gledwin at 459 kills. Chopped Reed at 261 kills. Vince Vitora Moratata 227 kills. Plutonium M86 at 219 kills. Emma Madaller at 185. Serious Business at 178. 40 Winks at 177. Bonafi 174 kills. Sticky Mickey at 169 kills. Dura the Hut at 168 kills to round out the top 10 for them. The top corporations, we have the Tribal Liberation Force, the NPC Corporation, at 1,080 kills. The Nomads of the Republic, 804 kills. Mimitar Secret Service at 629 kills. Kill 'em All, let Bob sort 'em out at 474 kills. The Hoplite Brigade at 386 kills. Unlimited 2.0 at 272 kills. Triad at 265 kills. Ice Fire Warriors, 236 kills. Quantum Kittens at 189 kills. And rounding out the top 10, the Black Souls Cartel at 168 kills. The top 10 alliances at Ursha Khan at 1,443 kills. Smile and Wave at 867 kills. Infinite Pew at 510. Celestial Palace at 43. Mimitar at 25. Wild Geese at 9. Velour Chords at 9. And Psychotic Tendencies at 8.
Do you think these guys' motto is peace was never an option?
Peace was never an option.
Wild Geese.
Alright, let's take a look at their top systems here.
That's interesting.
So,
Well,
Hula?
oh, you want to go for it? Yeah, you go for it.
Is it Hula? Hula?
Yeah, that's my best guess on that one.
Hula at 118. Camilla at 113. Amamaki's got 88 kills. Amar, 86 kills. Holy shit, so they're shooting people in Amar. And then, like, cause that's no one, an NPC is not going to be in Amar if it's on the Mimitar side. So, you know, that's 86, you know. That's one thing that I think is also to point out is that it is really dangerous to be in high sec in faction warfare. It's not, that's, there's ways of catching you before or out tanking, like tanking the police that come in is not a hard job. As long as you're not, you know, pirate, you can totally tank them and not have to worry about other players shooting you. It's a war deck situation.
Yeah.
I believe you can also take like 10 people and run them around. Surprisingly, so they're in Tama at 43.
Yeah.
They're also in 4-tac P4 FE, 85 kills there. So yeah, that's an interesting, you know, the Mimitar get out and about, you know, they get out to the low sec, high sec, 0.0.
I think what's interesting to me is that Loki is their top ship. Like,
oh
they don't
yeah,
fuck around.
and a Munin. I don't see many Munins. Munins are fucking awesome though, but normally I hear that, you know, you want to have, like, they're not solo machines. But Caracal, Republic, nope. Kestrel, Stiletto, Omen. Yeah. Those are... It's very interesting how a lot of the different races do seem, you know, which I don't think we're all role-playing this, but a lot of us fly, you know, the ships of that, in general for like I'm like completely against that. I fly like stilettos. I guess I fly Tristan a whole bunch. I love the Tristan.
Yeah, I fly. I fly every. I don't think there is a race ship that I don't fly. Um, I would say that maybe that I fly the my camera just fucked up. Fly the Mimitar the least maybe, and that's changing after we got the stabbers. I think.
That makes sense. All right, so that kind of rounds up the monthly review here. Do take note that, as you can see with the top, stuff here, that there is some, you know, NPCs involved in some way, shape, or form. Most of these kills, though, a very high percentage, come from players. Like, a ton of these are not even possible for NPCs to be
And
involved.
I want to say also too that a lot of the NPC kills that you see in these stats are usually on player kills. Every single one of
Right.
these. I mean, this Republic destroyer, frigate, and cruiser. These are all in plexes. So every single one of these would also be counted in these other ones.
Well, take a look at real quick. I just like click on the Republic fleet or the Republic destroyer, or Republic frigate. I just want to see are there any high sec.
What the fuck? Oh no! It still counts it as a solo kill
Yeah.
because this person killed it.
Yep. So yeah, if you go back, you can see like all of these are
But yeah,
low
you're gonna
sec.
see that
Is anything in
every
high sec is what I want to see. Is that because is the high sec one's named different? And I think so because I'm not seeing if
I
days
don't
go
think they're
by.
I don't think any of these are.
Yeah, all like because
Wait, no, did I
these
see a five?
NPCs
Sorry,
don't
I'm confused.
actually get to
No, there's no
kill you.
fives.
Like that, it's like 90. You'd have to be like a day old noob in a completely unfit ship, and even then,
With already having like really low hull or something,
right,
you'd have to be You'd have to be damaged first because your shield. Yeah, on a shield tank ship, on a standard shield tank ship, I don't think they can break that at all because armor doesn't regenerate. But yeah,
yeah.
no, there's nothing in that's in high sec. Go back 5 pages. I think that's enough.
All right, so let's go ahead. Let's move on to the news portion of the show for the recent stuff that's kind of been happening. Let's
Oh,
start off with the CMS 17 Meet Your Candidates. So this is something that is special to EVE Online. We don't need to dig too deep into this, but I'll leave that up to you. Whatever you want to kind of read over here.
all right. Well, let's do this really quick. CSM 17 meets your candidates, democratically minded capsuleers. Over the last couple of weeks, we have reviewed all the CSM applications to ensure that they meet the outlined guidelines and eligibility requirements. We initially made a commitment to this round of aiming to have a 72-hour turnaround for applicants this turn. We acknowledge that we didn't hit that number as close as we'd hoped, with every single applicant due to a combination of issues surrounding both FanFest and COVID-19 across the team. But we did still get the bulk of the applications confirmed in record time. To give a summary and reminder timelines, here's the key dates for that. No further ado, great except blah blah blah. Let's see
Well,
here.
let's take a look at the dates real quick on that. So we're
Dates. Okay, so May 20.
yes.
Submissions were open on the 2nd through the 16th. Applicants processing the 9th through the 20th. 25th of May, we're going to have live candidates announcements, where we're at now. And then from then on to the 5th, we have active campaign period. That's where everybody's going to be campaigning.
Yep. So this is the
June's,
last day of campaigning, basically.
this is the last day of campaigning. And June 7th through the 14th, we'll have the voting period. So everybody's going to be voting for these guys after this. Or actually, it might be starting now already. I think it's open actually, because it's June 5th. June 16th, the announcement. So let's see here.
So basically,
Who we have?
from 2 days from now, we're going to be. These are the people that you have to vote against. Or vote against.
Yes,
Vote for.
vote for Agandre, Alasker, Alventi, Angry Mustache has my vote. Angry Mustache.
Well, let's give what's the little blurb that they give as well.
All right. Aegon Dre, a longtime Eve player that wants to make his mission getting the voice of the community heard and providing active feedback as much as possible. Is this like what they're for?
This is like their little statement of what their
No, but
platform
is
is.
that's what this stuff here is like the number of like this is how important they think certain things are.
Yeah, I think so too. Like,
Okay, so microtransactions are his top. Now I don't know if that means he wants more microtransactions or if it's a pain point, right? That's the thing that's not clear to me. I don't think anybody fucking wants microtransactions.
well, what do
So
you
I'm
want
just like,
from micro? You know, like
yeah, that's what
maybe
I mean.
having
Like, so
cool.
that seems misleading to me. Like
Yeah,
maybe
I
he
don't
thinks it's
know.
controversial and needs to be taken care of. I don't know. Industry, ship balance, and mining. Lasker started to play Eve in Serenity in 2009. In 2017, they devoted their energy and time into starting another Eve experience in Tranquility. During most of their time, they played as a wormhole PvP player. They built the first Chinese wormhole alliance, War and Wormhole, in 2018, and another alliance, Esports Pitopia, for the tournament in 2019. And their platform is tournaments, PvP, Wormhole, and Nullsec. Alaventi, since 2010, they've been in love with Eve. They learned PvP during the Syndicate Glory days, flew for Gal Mill in Faction Warfare. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Lived in C5S, fought. It was really hard to see. They both looked like S's. Fought in the AT and took Sov multiple times. They're a multi-space balance expert who wants all space to be unique and valuable for all groups of all sizes. And their platforms is teaching new bros PvP, inner space balance, small gang PvP, and I think that block candidate means they didn't put anything there. That's what I think that means.
I really give a fuck about small gang. Because he like put fives in all of these too. So
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
tech,
he really
tech,
likes all those things.
teach new bros PvP,
right.
Small gang PvP, inner space balance.
Yeah, well, Angry Mustache. Okay. Now, I like this guy's mustache and his sunglasses. I just want to point this out. Angry Mustache is a candidate primarily focused on industry and economy. With CCP finally turning the page on scarcity, it is more important than ever to have appropriate feedback to ensure the Eve economy recovers properly. And their platform is economics, industry, data, and third-party tools. And am I correct in saying that this is where they're from, these little flags underneath? Yeah, so we have, looks like USA, China, USA, and then Arcia Elkin, also from the USA. Current member of CSM 16, Arcia is an advocate for lore as a content driver and has experience being in the thick of things on several notable occasions where the game's story served as a catalyst for a major war. Arcia currently serves as an FC in Electus Matari. Faction Warfare, #1 there with 5 rifters. Lore and roleplay, small game content, and new player experience. Baldwin Tarmain, also from the US, looks like. They feel that they can champion the views of small to medium industrialists without demonizing the larger alliances and coalitions. They have very specific views on the correct balance to achieve a self-sustaining ecosystem so often discussed but never quite achieved. Their platform is small industry, ecosystem, diplomacy, and LowSec. I like that. LowSec, yes. We need to fix LowSec.
Fix LowSec.
Good old Buckethead, I don't know if he's got a mustache in real life.
He's got to. Know. He better. Or else.
All right. Benjamin Rushing, Canadian. Their primary interest is in the community development. They run the annual Eve in Montreal as an alliance leader. They develop a welcoming community and did so again as one of the coalition executors of RMC. They want to build a better community for you, I'm assuming the players, and they want you to vote for them because it's for a better community. I don't know what that first thing is. In their platform,
Logi bro.
Oh, Logi bro.
Logi bro.
Logi bro. I was like, what's a Logi bro? Logi bro. I would have expected like a hyphen or something. Alliance
Right.
management, community development, and nullsec. Oh, this looks familiar here. We got Brisk Ruble. Obviously, let's see. This will be their 4th and final DSM campaign. Oh, interesting. If
Yeah, I think they're
reelected, they will
capped
keep...
that you can only get 4.
Okay, so you can only serve 4 times. Okay. If they're reelected, they will keep doing what they've been doing since the first election. Work hard every day on behalf of all the players of EVE Online, regardless of whether they come from or where or what they do in EVE. Community relations, streaming the metagame, nullsec PvP, and the CSM experience is their platform. Kale Kataru, an expert in the life of small to medium-sized independent PvP alliances, 5 to 30 person scale is where their experience resides. They're director of Sound Mind, currently based in the Syndicate. They wear a lot of different hats, part-time, from FC to recruiter to Alliance Logistics. They've been a low-sec pirate, a faction warfare pilot for Mimitar, okay, good, and a denizen of the wormhole space. Their platform is NPC, nullsec, small gang PvP, faction warfare, and the new player mentor. All right. Drake Iden, Ponchfen resident for over a year, fully believe that they can use experience of what made this area enjoyable and dynamic into concepts that can benefit all areas of EVE. Nothing is more important than fixing the players' trust in CCP, and they believe that they can do that. We can do this together with them. Ponchfen is their number 1 in their platform. Community, followed by community, emergent content, and customization.
Once again, are they mad at it? Do they want more of it?
I know that's one of the things that bugged me about the very first one, right? Because it just said microtransactions 5. I think, because I've never run for CSM, but I feel like it probably says like, how important do you think this topic is in EVE? And microtransactions is a very important topic, right? But are you for or against it? That's the thing. Dutch Gunner is an independent high-sec candidate that believes EVE should be about risk. A plus effort equals reward. They announced the approach of the story-driven delivery of content is great addition for the entire game, and their experience can help shape these new features. High-sec, who cares about high-sec? Content creation, lore, and Ponchfen. Okay, well, that's interesting. These two, like, together on the top and the bottom.
Yeah, high-sec and punch.
Vernok Dorn, the Zealot should be read. Bring back remote doomsdays.
Wow.
Hosting the Lorax and Thrashering, and then intelligence with 0. And that's another goon. I've seen a few goons, I think. Yeah.
Well, that's,
nope, just 2. Just 2. I'm crazy.
No, 3. I
How
think there
many
was one.
No, right.
Besides, yeah.
How many more
Anyways.
candidates do we have? Oh, Lord in heaven, that's a lot.
So I think what we'll do is we'll give you a link that gives you like a little bit of a breakdown of what they give. There's a lot of videos out there of a lot of these guys.
I'll scroll through these guys while you talk.
I guess you know what we should have done is been like, what's our block, right? That we should have like backed up. I mean, to be honest, I haven't really dug into all of the different candidates that are available currently. And
yeah, there's a lot. This wasn't planned, guys. Sorry. Wasn't planned out.
I'm always very lazy about the politics of like the CMS politics.
Yeah, I would say same. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know.
A lot of the times I'll just go by, you know, whatever block that I deem that I want to follow, and specifically in the past I've been part of Goons, you know, and so I'd vote for their block.
Oof.
Set up.
Well, fuck this guy.
Yeah, fuck that snuffed out guy.
Capital warfare, fuck off.
Low sec.
Fuck
He does
snuff.
medium scale combat. I don't know.
Leave low sec. Jalient, Halliant, thank you for the follow. Jalient.
But yeah, let's go ahead and move on from that. So that's all going to be taking place. Go ahead and vote. Check out the stuff. Check into these guys, and check it. I mean, a bunch of other people like Asterothi and stuff have done like quick reviews on these people, and can give you a better breakdown. It would take us, quite a long time that we don't have for the rest of the show to just go into each, even just the little blurb here. There's a lot of them.
Sounds like Gallente does not want to vote for a goon.
Goon represents nothing, everything wrong with this game, but the Imperium do have some good guys. I don't know. Yeah, I've partied a lot with them. I like goons, but I'm for somebody that's all about low sec as being their top priority, and so I should probably dig into these. Maybe I'll do like a special report.
That sounds like a better idea. Just we don't like this is very much the monthly report of all the PvP and EVE. This should be like its own episode.
Yeah, this should yep. So yeah, maybe we should have just ran down the names. That might have been quicker, but we are where we're at, so let's kind of move on. The next thing that we have is so just kind of looking back at what the so we did a post on Reddit, for our last month review here, and there were a few, comments that kind of came back that are kind of interesting, and these are things that we encourage you to, comment on the YouTube video or on the podcast that you see there as well. If you've got answers or questions similar to this, we're also going to be putting up another Reddit post if you're interested in getting questions generally asked, and we'll try and answer them on the Reddit post here, but maybe we'll learn more or have deeper thoughts that we can get into on the show here. So we'll just kind of start off here with the nice, good job. We appreciate all the efforts, so we always appreciate people that let us know that they're appreciating the work that we kind of do, because it can get lonely sometimes when your comment section is empty.
Well, I didn't even know this had comments on it. I wasn't following it, so that's a surprise to me. That's a good news to me. But yeah, we had.
Let's see here.
Several...
Let's see what questions did we have here.
Questions. I mean,
I thought there was a. Here we go. FW sounds interesting. I've never done it.
Sorry, where was that?
Empty Elphis.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Yep. How is the fun level?
That all depends on you and who you fly with or who you don't fly with, right? The fun level, because we have tons of fun.
It depends on what your goals are, what you're trying to achieve, and what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
In EVE, if you're trying to kill stuff, I think faction warfare. If you're trying to do it with just like solo, small gang, medium-sized stuff that kind of pops up and stuff like that. Even if you're not in faction warfare area is where you get those cool fights, mainly because of the way that plexes are designed. So a lot of people fight over plexes and are able to get kills. It's an interesting thing because you can possibly be hunting people that are like, and we have it all the time. And really it's when you outship somebody too is one of the big things with faction warfare. Sometimes you're like, that fucker keeps on running, and it's like, yeah, but I'm in a ship that's designed to kill him. I'm a faction ship, they're T1. I'm a pirate ship, they're a faction ship.
It down so you can goad them into fighting you.
And then sometimes attrition will warp in on you.
I'm just a Fed Navy Comet. Your cormorant can kill me.
Right. But it's kind of a game of trying to catch people and people that want to fight, actually. Like, because I'm much more of a person that will stick around and fight.
Yeah, I mean, I want to fight, but these people, these not bots necessarily, but the people that just come in to plex the system, and the runaways that just will run away all the time. Like, I like catching them because they need to get the fuck out of Notoras.
Yeah, it's always sad when a Tristan runs away from your Tristan. Oh man, That would be fun. We could play, you know. But it's my whole thing is if you're gonna play faction warfare, fit for PvP, look for PvP, and then just make some money on the side. You know, all of a sudden you'll be seeing that, you know, like Samson did this where it was like, you know, for a long time you're like, there's not really any money in faction warfare, and then all of a sudden one day you like looked at your LP and you're like, holy shit. Like just
yeah, I bought
randomly...
like 4 Navy Megathrons and like 100 Fed Navy Comets, and
this is somebody who
yeah,
actively tried to avoid flexing. Like,
yeah. Well, plexing
I mean,
plexing can be boring, but if you do it right, for example, if you have a goal in plexing, not just like LP, but if you have a goal like we want to take a Taurus back, or we want to defend a Taurus, for example, that's fun too, because even if you just chase them out of the system, it's still a win, right? That still helps your goal, even if you don't get the kill. Granted, I want to get the kill, obviously.
so there is one too at the very bottom, the statement of gets 225 LP payout, but there's no systems left to plex. And I just found this really interesting because at tier 5 you do faction warfare missions if you have nowhere to plex. Like, and the faction warfare missions if you have nowhere to plex.
Sorry, that was me.
Just to emphasize that.
I just wanted to emphasize that the faction warfare, yes.
So in faction warfare, you don't need to flex to get LP. You do faction warfare missions. They're, you know, fairly easy to do. You can kind of, you know, pick up like 11 of them at a time and then go run them. If you're doing like 3 accounts and stuff like that, which I see a lot of people do, is like 3 jackdaws, you know, going out and just, you know, smashing down the system. You can do 3 of your buddies, you know. But it's kind of crazy, like the Mimitar being at tier 5 and tier 4 for so long is, you know, that's a huge opportunity of making money for them. But it feels like that's where like a lot of people are just doing it to make money, which is why you see, like, you know, well, I mean, I guess they equal about our losses, but in a war zone that's, you know, kind of less piratey. So, you know, there seems to be a lot of like money opportunity making on the Mimitar side that floats a lot of stuff in their favor just to keep it at tier 4, and that the Amar market comparatively doesn't seem to be as chosen by the marketeers, whereas Gallente and Caldari, I feel like it switches back and forth the market forces there. And this is something I'm really hoping that CCP can fix with the advent of front lines and objective based, goal based kind of stuff. Because if you can squeeze all of people, instead of in the 70 or 100 and some odd systems that's in each of the war zones, if each war zone only had like 20 different systems that really mattered, that really were the places where you could hunt people who are trying to make LP, and the people that are trying to hunt the hunters, you know, and hunt the, you know, everybody just, you know, has to get into these specific areas because that's where all the fighting is going to be. Because I feel like right now you get that for maybe a flashpoint of contestants over the iHub sometimes, but in general is just not a...
Yeah, it's actually more when like there's a timer, like a whole timer, or a you know, an armor timer or something, when there's like a big fight.
Yeah, so the other things that we have on the docket for this week, or for this month and week. See here, so the fall of Gallente Fortizar in Fliet. It didn't go down without a fight, though. Yeah, it what was it? Space Pants?
Space Pants, yeah.
Space Pants. So Space Pants was a Fortizar in Fliet, kind of being controlled by Aderon Robotics. They were able to get the assistance of, and we did a deeper dive on this before last week, but the basis of it is that they got Fraternity to come in and drop a bunch of their dreads, and Snuff and Fraternity duked it out with almost a stalemate, but definitely in favor, I would say, or not a stalemate. Like we stopped them from getting their objective, and they killed more Snuff dreads or more things in ISK, just
A lot of
damaging
faxes.
ISK. Yeah, there was like it was like
Apostles.
60 to 40 basically, something like that. But yeah, we go deeper into it last week, so you can kind of check that out. Then there was also a Judge versus Corvus fight that happened last Friday. And it was basically a kitchen sink fleet of Judge taking out a group of guys. We were just going to go into some wormholes to Thera, and then we were going to head on out. And Corvus immediately jumps us and tries attacking us with a bunch of hawks
When was
and
this?
a Boucher. Friday night.
Friday night. Okay.
So it would be all the on my kill board.
Oh yeah, let's go to your kill board. That's easier. That's much easier.
Yeah, we did try and kill Judge every chance that we kind of did. Or I'm sorry, Judge. Well, no, Judge got on a bunch of the kills. I think maybe not. But yeah, you can see right here though. Judge just gets so many more kills. But yeah, a bunch of what was it? Hawks, right?
Harpies.
Harpies. That's what it was.
What is the harpy versus the hawk?
I think Hawk has got missiles and Harpy has blasters.
Oh, it's blasters. Okay.
Yeah, so they're Blarpies.
They're blarpies.
And yeah, that was just like a whole night of us fighting them. We were in Thera, we were in 0.0, and they just kept on, being able to follow us. And I'm sure there was definite stream sniping probably going on, but Judge was all for it. Go on related kills on one of them real quick, because I want to just see what our fleet kind of comprised of. Because we were like a kitchen sink fleet, but I was in like a thorax. And what we've got?
The crackles.
Oh yeah, they had some caracals on their side. No, but that was on our side, right?
Yeah, caracals are on your side. So your side is on the right here.
So yeah, Judge was in a prophecy, of course. Caracals, Brudix, Thorax. That was me. Yeah, we had the Brudix, yeah. Arbitrators. Augur Navy issue, Gnosis. Which night might not have been with us. Yeah. So yeah, no, good stuff. It was a really fun.
You're down here with a question mark.
No, I was at the top two with the Thorax.
Oh, you were? Oh, the thorax. I didn't see the thorax.
With the lone Thorax.
There it is, yeah. Fun times.
But yeah, so
good old Buckethead said that fleet was fun. I guess they were in it with you.
And
or they were against you. I don't know.
And I think that'll be like the main things that we have. Any other news that you wanted to talk about?
No, just that Wednesday night's fleets. Though I haven't been streaming them, they're still a thing. They still exist. The last one we had quite a bit of fun baiting a little bit, and then I think our grand finale we just took some stabbers into Tama and had a blast. I think the funniest thing that happened was when we caught the Vexer, the first Vexer, the one that went into Sujarento and ran into Chad Flame's gate camp.
That was funny.
and Chad was like the only one that got on the kill because he tackled it, and then our fleet of stabbers just murdered it. Actually, I could find that really quick just so I could show it.
Yeah, then we killed like another Vexer. We killed.
Yeah, it was
the
other Vexer we got, and then we got the other Vexer in Tama. Just
Cormorant, a Breacher.
Yeah, Cormorant Breacher. This one was just me and Dark. We baited Trajan into it. He was a good sport about it, but I'm sure he wasn't super happy about it. But yeah, and then we got that Cormorant. That was fun. There's some memes involved here with 3 Esteros. I probably shouldn't be saying this because now people are going to know what's going on. But this Vexer here was the one that we caught in Tama, where we chased them, but then he went to one plex and then came back to our plex and happened to land like 10 to 15 off of us, and we were like, all right, well, I guess it's time to kill you.
Yeah.
you're right next to us. We're gonna stab you now. That was fun.
So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it on up here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're interested in joining up the war effort, go ahead and put an application into Golden Age Stories in-game. You can always watch us live every Sunday at 2200 Eve time, 5 p.m. Central Time. And if you missed the show live, you can watch us or listen to us on our podcast, The Federation Frontline Report. You can get that on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. So yeah, check us all on out.
8-track tape.
If you do have any news for us that you'd like to get onto the show, go ahead and drop us a after action report or whatever news story or questions that you have. We'll have a post that we'll put on Reddit. We can answer on Reddit. We can also answer on the show. We might go over some of your questions on the show as well. You can also send an email to Frozen Fallout in game, or you can email us at federationfrontlinereport@gmail.com. Thank you all.
And you can join our public channel.
Oh yeah. Federation Frontline in game. Awesome. Have a great night.